Hey there, this is Women on the Brink. I'm your host, Chris Jeffrey, a registered acupuncturist and wellness advisor with a passion for helping women live happier and more balanced lives. When I'm away from work, I'm usually outside in nature, either walking the seawall or I'm hiking in the mountains. And like many of you, my life has been filled with moments of hardship, some that I thought I couldn't overcome and really left me questioning my own strength. But through these challenges, I discovered resilience, courage, and a renewed sense of purpose. So I'm here to share not just my journey, but the lessons I've learned, and to remind you that no matter what obstacles come your way, there's always a path forward. And just to let you know, this podcast is not prescriptive, it's an offering. So please take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Hey everyone, welcome back to Women on the Brink. So today I want to talk about something we don't usually think about until it really starts to, malfunction, and that's our kidneys. And I know you're probably thinking, like, my kidneys? I mean, I drink water, I'm fine.
Uh-oh.
But in traditional Chinese medicine, kidneys are not just about the plumbing. They're the They're the battery pack for your entire system. And winter is when that battery is at its most vulnerable. So winter is inward and it's cold, it's slower. And if we don't protect kidney energy during these months, the fallout shows up everywhere in our energy, in our hormones, our mood, hair, bones, even fear. I mean, ask me how I know. But before we go any further, I really need to explain kidney jing because this is the part that changes everything. Jing is the energy you're born with. It's like your original battery. So, unlike other forms of energy, jing is finite. You don't regenerate it easily. You conserve it, you nourish it, or you burn through it faster than you should. So, I mean, if you've ever met me, you'll know mine was, let's say, lightly discounted from the start. Cold Manitoba winters, stress, sugar, teenage angst, maybe genetics, maybe poor decisions. Either way, my Jing was not thriving, which explains a lot, actually, because kidney Jing fuels growth, hormones, fertility, your adrenal stamina, and the strength of your bones, hair, and nails. And when it's low, your body doesn't whisper, it escalates. So for me, that looked like cold hands and feet, autoimmune hypothyroidism, also known as Hashimoto's disease, low energy, hair loss, brittle nails, and bones that, let's just say, are already having opinions about aging. And, I'm going to say maybe 10, 15 years ago, my traditional Chinese medicine doctor looked at me and she said very calmly, Christine, you don't have just a kidney deficiency. You actually have kidney vacuity, which in practitioner terms means your reserves are gone, not low, gone, depleted, a black hole of energy. So let's talk about what the kidney meridian actually governs because it's more than you think. In traditional Chinese medicine, kidneys are responsible for essence, which, as I mentioned, is the jing. They're also responsible for hormones and they govern bone, teeth, hair, nails, even willpower, and fear in particular lives here. Not panic, but that deep, quiet fear about safety and money and aging and whether you have enough to make it through. So when kidneys are out of balance, the whole system feels really unsteady. Your energy drops, your hormones wobble, and anxiety really increases. You don't feel grounded in yourself. And this is especially important for women. And it brings me to fertility. In TCM, traditional Chinese medicine, fertility isn't just a reproductive issue. It's a kidney liver spleen relationship, and kidneys provide that essence. The liver ensures a smooth flow of qi, and the spleen builds the blood and energy it needs to sustain life. We get that from food. So, when stress blocks the liver or overwork weakens the spleen and kidney jing is already depleted, fertility struggles make complete sense. So, this can show up as irregular or painful periods, difficulty conceiving, maybe low libido, or hormonal imbalances. And that's why TCM never treats one organ in isolation. Now let's add winter into the mix. Winter is kidney season. It's when we're meant to rest and conserve and go inward, not hustle harder, not run on caffeine, not override our bodies with productivity. So when the kidney energy is neglected in winter, you'll feel it as exhaustion that coffee can't fix. It's increased fear or anxiety and hormonal swings that come out of nowhere. And yes, there's one more thing that people get shy about, and that's sexual energy. In traditional Chinese medicine, ejaculation uses kidney essence, which means chronic depletion, especially without rest. That can really tax the kidney reserves. So, balance matters, recovery matters, and especially in winter. So, the question is then, how do we support our kidneys? Well, food is a big one. So, winter is the season for warming foods, grounding, nourishment. So, things like black beans, black sesame, walnuts, bone broth, root vegetables, seaweed, warm meals. So, no ice drinks. Your kidneys do not appreciate that at all. And lifestyle matters too. So, sleep and actual rest. And when I say rest, not being on our phones or watching TV, but actually resting, gentle movement like walking or qigong, tai chi, and also paying attention to the emotion of fear. Because when fear shows up, it isn't a weakness here. It's actually information. It's just your kidneys asking for support. So here's a great remember for all of us this winter. Nourish your kidneys, rest without feeling guilty, move gently, and listen to fear instead of fighting it, and pay attention to what your hair, your nails, your bones, and your hormones are telling you. They are your kidneys' report cards, basically. So your energy is precious, and it's not infinite, and winter is not the season to spend it carelessly. So maybe this week, try one kidney supportive meal, take a slow walk, and journal about one fear that's been maybe quietly draining you. This has been Women on the Brink, and this has been a gentle reminder to protect those kidney batteries. Your future self will thank you. And on that note, I'm going to go and take a nap.
Thanks for joining, and I want you to know that this isn't just a podcast, this is a movement. So share this information with your friends, and let's go, ladies.